Alright guys, I'm going to show you what I was supposed to be working on. Instead, I was up at camp working on that. I was supposed to be at camp one day, out here 3 days. But I'll show you what I got. This is what he leaves me. And he says, hey, I need you to brush cut all this. And I don't know where I've dug and where I ain't dug. This is where he gets his fill dirt and his topsoil and all that. He goes, yeah, there might be holes here and there. You just got to watch what you're doing. So I'm kind of cheating. I did get started already. As you can see, I started out here in this easy stuff and working my way up. Now, so what I got going is I started on this hill just to see how it was going to go, see if I was going to be able to do anything or not. He wasn't for sure how bad it was going to be, if we were going to have to get the brush cutter on the 120 and have the 120 do this, or if the 240 get it. But anyways, so this is what I'm dealing with, and this bank here is the one I started on. As you can see, it looked just as bad. If you look way down in there, you can see where this whole hillside has been nothing but growed up broom sage, grass, and trees. And I've got started on it, and I'm gonna keep going on it, but I'll bring you guys along for the ride, and we'll see what we can tear up. What's in there. So I first go down through, I kind of cut a little bit high, just wanting to be safe. So I go up and I cut a little high, and all these vines are terrible in this thing. I get vines in it, it wants to bog it down real bad. So I go through kind of high like this, I'll get it all cut down, then I'll kind of come back through, kind of almost like a back drag on it, get it cut down to the ground. Oh yeah, and muddy mess down here in the bottoms. I think he really set me up for failure. hoping I come down here and get stuck. I ain't yet. Hope I don't. Oh, they're a little stuck. But yeah, I think a lot of this could be tillable ground. I think a lot of this ground could have been farmed. Now, I ain't finding too many ruts yet, knock on wood, but the guy that farms it said he quit brush hogging it because of ruts, and he wasn't going to farm it because it was too steep. But after seeing what Farmer Chris farms, I don't believe there's anything too steep to farm. But yeah, he said the ruts got real bad, that's why he quit brush hogging it. And so that's why I'm down here now. See, I got some vines. There we go. Let her catch up. There we go.
Did you miss me?
I missed you.
You did?
Yeah, well, I got tired of talking to myself. But, no, I mean, it was relaxing. It was very, very relaxing. Besides the talking to myself getting boring, it was pretty good. No, I was playing it safe while you were gone because I didn't want to get hung up. I didn't want to flip while you were gone.
That's why I keep you around, not crash.
Yeah.
All right, well, you want to explain how you've called in backup this morning?
Yes, so I called in backup. Want to get this job knocked out.
Yep.
I got one bank done the one day I was out here. We've got that valley there we got to get done. We got that over there. So
yeah, so I'm sure Aaron didn't explain to you quite what this used to be, because honestly he didn't know.
I didn't know.
So way back in the day when we first bought this farm, I'm talking like 15 years ago, this used to all be trees. This was one big nasty wet ridiculous slough. Whenever Grandpa was in better health, he kind of started cleaning this thing up. We kind of got that bank down. These banks were just like straight up and down. The ultimate goal back then, mostly because I didn't have the equipment to do it, was just to get this to where it could be mowed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Grandpa's gotten pretty bad health the last, I don't know, 5-6 years. He hasn't really been out here. Grandpa used to mow all this with a tractor. Little bitty 60 horse John Deere tractor. He used to mow all this, keep everything maintained, keep everything piled back. Well, the guy that farms our field has a really nice, what, 100-something horse tractor with a 15-foot back wing. Well, somehow that big old tractor can't get on these hillsides, so this hasn't got mowed in like 5 years.
Yeah. We could tell.
Yeah, we could.
The people and I could tell when we were out there.
So, anyways, I don't know what will I don't know if we'll ever get this to where we can farm it. That was not honestly the goal. The main goal was just to get it to where we can mow it, which he said this was washed out real bad, but you said you found out that it wasn't?
No, I went slow and cautious with it, but I could go across everything sideways on it, and there was no bad washouts.
Now this here and this here, Grandpa always went sideways. This ditch here, he always went back and forth like this. And then right here on the very end was always a little bit interesting, because this is where we kind of borrow pit dirt out a little bit. But all right, well, I'm excited. You know why I'm excited?
Yes,
we got
I know why you're excited.
We got the brush mowing attachment on the 140. We're going to give the old 120 a break up there.
Yeah.
Look at them. I think they're having to stay.
120 a break.
I think they're having to stare down up there.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing with my attachment over there?
You know how dogs are.
Start sniffing each other.
Yeah, well, no, it might be a fight.
Well, the good news is we don't have any cats here.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
That means we'll probably actually get something done. So, all right. I think we're going to divide and conquer this morning. I'm going to take the 140, which I'm very curious to see how it handles that brush cutting attachment. I'm going to start going up through this slough here. I think you're going to go over there and start doing that. I think on that far end up there and the far end of this, there may be some trees too big we can't actually cut down. If that's the case, we'll probably pluck those out, throw them in a pile and burn them, because we need to get this kind of reset back to zero is my goal.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Let's do it. All right, guys, I'm actually pretty excited about this. We got the same style quick attach couplers we use in all of our attachments, plumbed up on this. So basically now, all the attachments you run on the 120, we can run on this, including the tilt bucket, which is going to be super, super handy. If you guys have missed it in the last several videos, this is a brush mowing attachment I made out of an old side mount brush hog years and years and years ago. And it's crude. It's crude, but it works. Normally we run it on the 120, but I am ridiculously excited to get it running on this new 140 today. One thing is majorly different about this, I don't know if I can get up here and show you guys, is so I went in and set this up. The work tool is an other, but basically we're running max pressure at 3,000 psi and pump flow at 27 gallons per minute. I know for a fact on that machine over there, we're running 27 gallons per minute, but we're running 2,700 psi. That motor is rated for 3,000 psi, so hopefully this will get us pretty close to where we need to be. All right, let's find out. Oh, the poor 120 is gonna feel left out. All right, let's see what this thing's got. The tricky part about running these constant flow attachments on these excavators, no matter what model or how you go about it, they're always stealing oil from somewhere. On the 120, it steals a lot of the swing oil, a lot of the travel oil, so we got to figure out how this one wants to operate. Oh, she's working, baby. Excuse me. Here's the question, do you think the 120 is excited it's getting a break? Or do you think it's disappointed their machine's doing its job? Alright guys, we basically got two options on how we can do this. We can go around the top on both sides, or we can go right up the middle on the bottom. I think I'm going to go right up the middle on the bottom, the bearing gets caught up with me, he can come back and do what I can't reach. Long story short, hang on, we're going down. Oh, that's deeper than it looks. Hang on. Oh boy. Oh, don't you slide. Come on, be nice. That'll work. Holy snikes. Alright guys, Aaron's getting along great over there. We've got our way worked 2/3 of the way up through here. I am not for sure what to do with these trees, to be quite honest with you. I can get them down. It's kind of hard on the a little harder on the brush than I'd like to be. I think Aaron could actually probably do a better job with them, with the skid steer, if he can get it down in here. The other option is we might just come in here with the 120, just pluck these out of here, stumps and all, so they're gone. I don't know what to do. They're probably about 6 or 8 inch diameter trees over there, to be honest with you. They're pretty good size. I'm leaning towards picking them out, stump and all. That way, hopefully they don't sprout back up as fast. But it takes them down. I think that's our sign that the trees are too big. I think it's actually an easy fix. Vibrations just actually knocked that case return line loose there, but I'm gonna walk back down and get some tools to fix that. I think we're gonna walk the 120 up here, go ahead and pluck those bigger trees out and save the machine the abuse. Oh, back in Old Trusty, I guess after all that, the old beauty queen's gonna get some action after all. All right, guys, let's work our way down here at the old 120. A little bit weird going from one machine to the other here. How easy these things come out, stump and all. Oh yeah, she's in there pretty good, bud. There she comes. I think that's gonna be the ticket. What I'm gonna need to do is just grab these, over here to the side. Bubba Dump's just down the road. We'll probably go grab Bubba Dump, load them up, haul them down here at the end, make us a nice little brush pile. That'll be that. I think once we get this all cleaned up, we'll come in here and mow this with a tractor again. And if I get these stumps out, be one less obstacle we'll have to worry about with the tractor. Try to bumper on the hillside, come back, grab them later. Wham, we're done. I like it. All right, we got a plan. All right, guys, this was actually the right move. This went pretty quick, didn't really take any time at all. That's the last tree right there. Let's get these two piles of brush consolidated. It's actually a very large dry dam right here. That's what that is. I don't really know why. It don't really make a whole lot of sense because that dry dam's protecting this valley and not really protecting anything up in the field. But I wasn't around for when it was installed, so it is what it is, I guess. We're going to take all this, take it down, put it on the other pile. Should be able to get the rest of this with the mower or hose tightened back up. And we'll have this bottom part done. All right, guys, good news is I got all this cleaned up in here. Should be able to come in here with the brush cutter, get what a little bit is left mowed down, and I think this will be in pretty good shape. Got everything thrown in one pile right here, so if we get Bubba Dump down here, hopefully we can grab it, get a truck down there somewhere we can burn it. That's the good news. Bad news is Aaron just radioed, and apparently he's stuck in the ditch over there somewhere in need of a little bit of rescuing, so I guess go see if we can find him. Hey, you can't park there!
Nothing to see here!
You ready?
Alright, ready when you are.
Third perfect tow and recovery back in business, baby.
Oh yeah!
Alright, we need to not pull an Aaron. Let's not get stuck. That's some nasty quick stand stuff. Oh, we're going down. Oh, I think we're gonna make it. We made it. Yeah, that fish needs cleaned out something horrible. Alright, let me grab these few trees here. Let's go head back over and do what we were doing. Come on. We got all the big trees plucked out of there. Got where Aaron should be able to manage that on his own pretty easy. We really need to get the 210 down here in the tilt bucket, clean this ditch out all the way up through there. It's silted in pretty bad, but one thing at a time, folks. One thing at a time.
What did you do? That is not supposed to look like that.
The last I checked.
That is not supposed to look like that.
This ain't the one I had.
Well, I figured I'd have it on camera when I broke the news to you. I figured you'd take a little better on camera. Yeah, you had a little accident. You want to tell them what you did?
Yeah, I'll let you drive the skid steer. No crash was working today.
Yeah. I got stuck 3 times.
Yeah, only one of those is on camera, by the way.
Yeah, only one of them. That's good. Got a broken camera now. And I got an innie, not an outie belly button. And I had to pick a little bitty turkey tick out of my belly button.
You're on your own on that one.
Yeah, you didn't want to help, but you did get me the tweezers.
I did find your tweezers.
All right, so I guess.
So the good news is you had 3 disasters in a row.
Yeah,
so we're gonna go grab lunch, hit reset, and then we'll be good to go. The rest of
good deal. I like that.
See, you just lost without me.
Yeah, I know it. I know. Without you, I play it safe.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah.
Just gotta hope that SD card's still good, so it pays for your.
Oh, I know it. I know it. I hope so. All right, let's go have some lunch.
All right, guys, we took lunch, grabbed Bubba Dump. This is a random pile of trash that's floated up here out of the river. That's probably good there, Aaron. Why don't you raise the bed up a little bit? Random pile of trash that's just floated up out of the river. We're gonna get it picked up while we're at it. I cleaned this up out of the field over the years. I just keep throwing it in this pile here. Probably good right there. I keep throwing it in this pile here. The pile keeps getting bigger, so it's time to do something with it. Well, we got Bubba Dump down here picking up trees. We're gonna go ahead and get this loaded up and get right ahead too. Alright, pile's all cleaned up. Let's go down and get those trees. I don't know, you want to drive down along the ditch or you think you need to go up along the top?
I don't know, this bit too bad on the bottom there coming across there.
Yeah, 10-4. I'll meet you down in both trees. Alright, I really hope we get these 2 piles all on this load. Ground's holding up the truck for now, but it ain't gonna last forever, I can promise you that. Come on. Nasty, wet, heavy things. Pull back forward again. I don't know if we get that air pile on there or not. You want to try? Oh, she's all on there, but that's an ugly load, and we got 1 tire. It's a little bit low. Probably should put some air in. We haven't used Bubba Dump in a while. You're looking good. You can cut her a little bit. The tire's still looking good. You can cut her a little more if you want to. So you keep cutting her. Keep cutting her. Still looking good. We'll have some 1 ugly load. got, I was trying to get all this last. You're not very heavy, you're just bushy. I can't see him, I don't think so. Alright guys, trying to get the last of this other pile on here, trying to make it in one load. I don't know if you guys can see Aaron up there, but he's a full-on traveling bush. But pretty much got it all. So let's go get him dumped. And then, yeah, get this last little bit mowed, we'll be good. All right, guys, on the home stretch of this job, I'm going down one side, get this last little bit on the top here. I don't know if you guys can see over there, but Aaron's on the other side, getting that last little bit over there on that side. She's looking good. Man, that brush ended up being a real pain in the butt, to be honest with you. We got her now. We're definitely on the home stretch. Tell you what, after running this 140 on this brush cutter, it's definitely different than the 120. It's taken me a little bit to get used to. It for sure has more power to the mower itself, which it should, because we've got about another 300 pounds of pressure going to it versus what the 120 is doing. But I seem to lose my functionality of the boom a little bit more on this one, and it's still very manageable. I just got to kind of critique my techniques a little bit to match the machine. But it don't matter which machine, it does not matter which machine this mower is on. It is one handy little tool. So, all right, we finished working our way down through here. We're kind of getting cramped for time at the end of the day, and we're going to call this one complete. Last little patch. Somewhere on the other side of all them trees is Aaron in a skid steer. He's not that far off, to be honest with you. Man, you guys see down through there? Looks so much better, don't it? Been needing to be done for a long time. There's Aaron. There it goes. Last little bit. She done.
Are you ready?
But man, behind the scenes, that looks just a tidbit different.
Yes, it does.
I told you we used to mow this back in the day at the tractor. I think you were a little skeptical until you seen it mowed off.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna be everything that the 240 wants, but after I got started on it all, it wasn't near as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, I'm not saying this is comfortable mowing with the tractor, but it can be done. Grandpa used to pretty much back up and down all this. He did it like one time in the fall when it was dry. But it definitely looks a lot better. If we ever get ambitious one of these days, we can probably close this in and just make this all field.
Oh yeah.
But that's not going to be today, bud.
No, it ain't going to be today.
But the 240 and the Bombelite and the 140 and the homemade whatever we got there, they make a pretty good team, don't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
We covered a lot of ground in a short period of time.
Yes.
And lucky for you, we only videoed you getting stuck once, even though it happened 3 times. And we got your camera. We got your camera on video. No, we didn't video your other incident. You gonna tell them about it or just let them figure it out on their own?
We'll see if they notice it, I believe.
Oh, I
don't think anybody will notice. I don't think anybody will notice.
I guarantee you they will notice.
No, it kinda matches your truck now. My truck and your truck kinda match. You got a white sticker, I got a black sticker.
No.
Kinda?
No. Stay tuned.
Oh boy.
Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, big old thumbs up. If you want to, make sure you catch us on the next one and see what he...
Your fault. You told me what
I
to do.
did not. Who was driving? Not this guy.
I was driving. You told me what to do. I did exactly what you said to do.
Somehow you were driving backwards and hit something in front of you. I don't get it.
I don't either, but
I don't get it.
They'll have to wait and see.
Well, consider subscribing if you haven't. Then you can wait and see see what you screwed up this time.
Yeah. Hey, and you told me 3 strikes. I didn't have to worry about anything the rest of the day. An hour later, what happened?
Well, if by the time we buy you a new camera, fix your other screw up, and I'll give you your tow bill, I guarantee you we're losing money on this job.
Oh yeah, we are.
We're out of here. Later, guys.
All right, see you guys.